Yo, so what's up? Now it's been a while. It's the last day of the year, and I just wanted to make a quick video. I know I haven't uploaded in a long time, and life has just gotten really, really overwhelming. Um, and I just wanted to share this thought with you guys, and it's a really good thing to think about as we end this year. There's just a lot of situations that really just happened to me, and I know that God has a purpose for each and every situation that has happened in my life. And there's just three things that I wanted to talk about. One, life is not guaranteed. And anything can change, and that's something we have no control over. And sometimes it's hard for us to kind of fathom when things, you know, change in our lives. But there's a lot of good and a lot of bad, and we need to remind ourselves that it's okay. It's okay. Life is like that, and Ecclesiastes 7:14 says, "In the day of prosperity be joyful, and in the day of adversity consider God has made the one as well as the other, so that man may not find out anything that will be after him." So, life is just uncertain, and we cannot be worried about the next thing, I definitely have a lot of questions in my head that I want to answer right now, but God will answer it in due time, and it makes me anxious. It makes me anxious a lot. And another point is, don't be anxious. One of my episodes, the waiting game, I thought that was, the only season I'll be waiting, but God will put you in seasons where you have to wait. Either wait for answers, wait for someone, wait for things in your life to fall into place. You just gotta wait sometimes. And it speaks so much for us, because we get so anxious about what's next, because we don't have the answers to anything. And Matthew 5 or Matthew 6 verses 25 to 27 really spoke to me in this season. And it says, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat, what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to a span of life?" So my second point, don't be anxious. Being anxious is just not gonna help us. God has it in control. I had to remind myself that, and now even more, as we face certain adversities in our life, and God has a plan. So don't be anxious. And I like that. And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to the span of life? Being anxious will just stress us out. And we're made in His image. He knows what we need. He knows what we want. He knows us. He created us in His image. So don't be anxious. And lastly, my last point probably is, live life. Live life. Enjoy it. That's something that I had to realize towards the end of the year. And it's crazy. Because, like I said, life is uncertain. And, we can't be anxious about it. So we have to live our life. Life is a blessing. A lot of people would want to be in our shoes. And yet, we take it for granted. So yeah, life is hard, man. But I'll definitely be putting out more content, and yeah, just be on the lookout. I'm working on a lot of episodes. I hope you guys enjoy the last couple of hours of 2021. Um, we may say it's been a good or a bad year, but God redeems our time. Whatever happened this year, I know it's cliche. It's a fresh slate. Clean slate. But it's good to look back sometimes, and we'll see God's faithfulness in our lives. So be encouraged, y'all. This is the Sensei Talks. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Yo, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share my videos. We're coming hard on 2022, so be on the lookout. Peace, y'all.